Welcome back to our channel, where history meets hidden value. Today, we're taking a close look at a classic American coin that many people overlook, the 1993 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark. If you enjoy coin collecting, history, or discovering what your pocket change might be worth, this video is for you. The Washington quarter is one of the most iconic coins in the United States. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, this quarter quickly became a permanent part of U.S. coinage. By 1993, the design was already familiar to millions of Americans, but each year still holds its own story and collector interest. The 1993 Washington quarter with the P mint mark was struck at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia. The P mint mark can be found on the obverse, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Philadelphia minted quarters are known for their large production numbers, and in 1993, millions of these coins were released into circulation for everyday use. On the front side of the coin, you'll see a strong left-facing portrait of George Washington. The word Liberty appears at the top, while the motto "In God We Trust" is placed to the left of his profile. Below, the date 1993 confirms the year of issue. In good condition, the details of Washington's hair, facial features, and lettering remain clear and sharp. Turning to the reverse side, the coin features the well-known heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, holding arrows that symbolize strength and readiness. Olive branches below the eagle represent peace. Above the eagle, you'll find the phrase United States of America, along with E pluribus unum, and at the bottom, the denomination quarter dollar. The 1993 P Washington quarter is composed of a copper-nickel clad structure. It has an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, which matches the standard specifications of modern U.S. quarters. Now let's talk about value. In today's market, a 1993 P Washington quarter in good circulated condition typically holds a value close to its face value, around $0.25 to $0.40. Because of the high mintage, most circulated examples are not rare. However, condition plays a huge role. Coins that show minimal wear, strong luster, and clean surfaces can be more desirable to collectors. If the coin is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in daily transactions, its value can rise. Uncirculated 1993 P quarters may sell for around $1 to $3, depending on overall eye appeal and preservation. Coins graded by professional grading services in high mint state levels can sometimes bring even higher prices, especially if they show exceptional quality. Collectors also keep an eye out for minting errors. While rare, errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual planchet issues can significantly increase the value of a 1993 P Washington quarter. If you suspect an error, it's always a good idea to have the coin examined by a professional. In conclusion, the 1993 Washington quarter with the P mint mark may seem like an ordinary coin, but it carries history, craftsmanship, and collectible potential. While most examples are worth only slightly more than face value, well-preserved coins and rare errors can still make this quarter a small but meaningful treasure. Next coin. The Washington quarter dollar from 1992 with the D mint mark, a coin that many people still have in their pockets, drawers, or old collections, but few truly understand. Let's explore its history, design, and most importantly, its market value in today's coin market. The Washington quarter is one of the most iconic coins ever produced by the United States of America. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, this coin was originally intended as a one-year commemorative issue. However, due to its popularity and strong public response, it became a permanent part of U.S. coinage and remains in circulation even today. Now let's focus specifically on the 1992 Washington quarter with the D mint mark. The letter D on this coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. In 1992, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters to meet everyday circulation demand. Because of this high mintage, most 1992 D quarters are considered common, but their value still depends heavily on condition. The obverse side of the coin features a left-facing portrait of George Washington. This classic design was created by sculptor John Flanagan. Around Washington's portrait, you will see the word Liberty at the top, the phrase "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date 1992 at the bottom. The D mint mark appears on the obverse side, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. On the reverse side, the coin displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, holding arrows that symbolize strength and readiness to defend the nation. Beneath the eagle are olive branches, representing peace. Above the eagle, you'll find the words United States of America, and below it, the denomination $quarter. This reverse design was used for decades before being replaced by the state quarters program in 1999, making coins like the 1992 quarter part of the final generation of the classic eagle reverse. The 1992 D Washington quarter is composed of a copper-nickel clad structure. It has an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. This composition has been standard for U.S. quarters since 1965. Now let's talk about value, which is what most collectors and viewers are curious about. In good circulated condition, meaning the coin shows noticeable wear but all major details are still visible, a 1992 D Washington quarter is usually worth its face value of 25 cents. In slightly better circulated condition, it may sell for around 30 to 50 cents, mainly to beginner collectors or bulk buyers. In uncirculated condition, where the coin shows no signs of wear and retains its original mint luster, the value increases. An uncirculated 1992 D quarter typically ranges from about $1 to $3, depending on eye appeal and overall quality. Coins graded by professional services in higher mint state grades, such as MS-65 or above, can sometimes sell for $5 to $10 or more, especially if they have strong luster and minimal marks. One important thing to watch for is errors. While rare, some 1992 D quarters exist with minting errors such as off-center strikes, double-dyed details, or clipped planchets. These error coins can be worth significantly more, sometimes ranging from $20 to several $100s, depending on the type and severity of the error. So, is the 1992 D Washington quarter rare? The answer is no, it is not rare in normal condition. However, it is still an important piece of American numismatic history and a great example of the classic Washington quarter design. For collectors, especially beginners, it's an affordable and educational coin that represents the end of an era before the state quarters program changed U.S. coin collecting forever. Before you sell or store your coin, always check its condition carefully. Look at the high points on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. The less wear you see, the higher the potential value. Also, avoid cleaning your coin, as cleaning can actually reduce its value in the collector market. Next coin. The Washington $quarter from 1991 with no mint mark, a classic United States coin that many people still overlook. If you have one of these quarters in good condition, you might be surprised to learn what it's really worth in today's market. So relax, listen carefully, and let's explore the story, design, and value of the 1991 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter is one of the most recognizable coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Introduced in 1932, this coin was created to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Over time, the quarter became a daily use coin while still holding strong historical importance for collectors and historians alike. Now let's focus specifically on the 1991 Washington quarter with no mint mark. A no mint mark quarter means the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During 1991, the Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of quarters, making this coin fairly common in circulation. However, condition plays a very important role when determining its value. The obverse, or front side of the coin, features a left-facing portrait of George Washington. This design was originally created by sculptor John Flanagan. Around the portrait, you'll see the word Liberty at the top, the phrase "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date 1991 at the bottom. On well-preserved coins, Washington's hair details, facial features, and sharp lettering are clearly visible. The reverse side shows a powerful image of a bald eagle with wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows. Beneath the eagle is an olive branch, symbolizing peace, while the arrows represent strength and readiness to defend. Above the eagle, you'll see the words United States of America and E pluribus unum. At the bottom, the denomination is clearly stated as quarter dollar. On a good condition coin, the eagle's feathers and the arrows remain sharp and well-defined. In terms of composition, the 1991 Washington quarter is a modern clad coin. It is made of a copper core sandwiched between two layers of copper nickel. The coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. This composition replaced the earlier silver quarters, making post-1965 quarters more affordable to produce but still durable for everyday use. So now comes the most important question. What is the market value of a 1991 no-mint mark Washington quarter in good condition today? If the coin has been circulated and shows moderate wear, its value is typically around 25 to 35 cents, just slightly above face value. These coins are still very common, so worn examples don't carry a high premium. However, if your coin is in good condition with minimal wear, clear details, and no major scratches, its value can increase. In uncirculated condition, a 1991 Philadelphia quarter can be worth around $1 to $3. Coins that are in brilliant uncirculated condition, with strong luster and sharp details, are the most desirable to collectors. The value can rise even more if the coin has exceptional eye appeal or has been professionally graded by a recognized coin grading service. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can sometimes sell for $5 to $10 or more, depending on demand and overall quality. Collectors should also examine their coins closely for errors. While major errors are rare for this year, off-center strikes, double strikes, or unusual minting flaws can significantly increase value. Error coins are always popular among collectors and can sell for many times the value of a normal coin. In conclusion, the 1991 Washington quarter with no mint mark may look like an ordinary coin, but it carries decades of American history and collectible potential. While most examples are worth close to face value, well-preserved coins and high-grade uncirculated pieces can be worth several dollars in today's market. Always check your coins carefully, because sometimes hidden value is right in your pocket. If you enjoy learning about coins, their history, and their real market value, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with another fascinating coin story.